Early, it's announced that the beloved Yellowstone Prequel series 1923 will continue with its second season in September 2023, and it will be the last season of the show. Even though many got upset over the fact that the show will come to an end so soon, others celebrated the expected ending as they were hoping to see more prequel series exploring the different periods of the Dutton family. The next in line is 1944, which is officially in production. And although 1923 is yet to be over, we already have a lot of details regarding the release date of 1944, the casting of the show, and what to expect from the plot. So without further ado, let's spill all the tea we have on the brand new Yellowstone Prequel show 1944. As you can deduct from the title, 1944 will take place in 1944, right before World War II's official ending in 1945. The show is likely to embrace the spirit of the era as every other prequel show does. So in a way, it will be a historical fiction show imagining how life was in Montana at the time through the struggles of the Duttons. With this simple notion, we can get a whole glimpse of what will the atmosphere of the show be like. Montana in the 1940s was predominantly a rural state with vast expanses of farmland and ranches. Agriculture including cattle ranching and wheat farming was a significant part of the state's economy. That's to say, it's the perfect time for the Duttons to flourish their work as ranchers and be number one ranchers in the state. Besides, the communities in 1940s Montana were often small and close-knit, with people relying on each other for support and cooperation. Neighbors knew each other well, and community events and gatherings played a crucial role in socializing and maintaining connections. So for once, we might witness Duttons having supportive friends in the region, rather than enemies alone. It would be interesting to see how ranchers support one another and grow their businesses by doing so. Expectedly, Montana in the 1940s upheld traditional values and had a strong sense of family, community, and patriotism. Religious beliefs and conservative social norms were prevalent, and people placed importance on hard work, self-sufficiency, and loyalty. In our opinion, this conservative stance will be one of the main themes of 1944, as it will lay the ground for why the modern-day Duttons are still holding on to conservative values to this day. Also, it's worth mentioning that while Montana was primarily an agricultural state, there were also signs of industrial development in the 1940s. Mining, especially for copper and coal, played a role in the state's economy, and some towns experienced growth due to these industries. We witnessed some of these developments in 1923. However, we feel like 1944 will witness the peak of this transformation, with Dutton struggling to keep up with such changes and modernize the ranch, unless a very visionary Dutton comes up and update the ranch completely. Also, Montana's climate in the 1940s was characterized by long, cold winters and relatively short, hot summers. The weather presented challenges for agriculture and daily life, but it also offered opportunities for outdoor activities such as skiing and fishing. So, on one hand, we will watch entertaining scenes in which the Duttons are enjoying the beautiful Montana landscape through various activities. However, on the other hand, we will see them struggling to keep their business going despite the challenges the climate presents. Once again, we had an introduction to the issue in 1923. But now, in 1944, it's time to get deep dive into climate politics and see how the ranchers of the time will solve this lasting problem. Of course, it wouldn't be acceptable to ignore the impact of World War II on the region. Montana became home to several military installations during World War II, which played a crucial role in training and deploying military personnel. Besides, the war brought economic growth to Montana through increased employment opportunities and defense-related industries. The state witnessed a surge in manufacturing, especially in areas such as aircraft production, munitions, and the mining of strategic minerals. The war also led to population shifts within Montana. Many young men enlisted in the military, leaving behind vacancies in various industries and affecting local communities. Additionally, there was an influx of military personnel stationed at the military installations, which impacted the local population and economy. It's also highly important to note that with many men serving in the military, women in Montana stepped into roles traditionally held by men. They took up jobs in industries like manufacturing, transportation and healthcare, contributing significantly to the war effort and reshaping gender roles. So it's likely for us to watch prominent Dutton women taking over not only the ranch, but also the entire state as administrative powers, which is exciting to even think about. There is also the issue of Native Americans in the region who are constituting a remarkable population of the era and have a highly crucial impact on the state's history and culture. World War II influenced Native American communities in Montana particularly, with many Native Americans enlisted in the military and their participation in the war effort led to changes with the community. This might give us an idea of what to expect from the Rainwaters in 1944 and how will they rise to power in the region, which is a stark contrast to their situation in 1923. As far as the casting is concerned, the only name we know for sure that will be in the show is Kurt Russell. The legendary actor began his acting career as a child, appearing in various television shows and films in the 1960s and 1970s. He gained prominence in the 1980s with roles in popular films such as Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China and Overboard. Alright guys, this was the all information we have about the 1944 prequel series that you need to know, so guys, before winding up remember to like, subscribe and thanks for watching.